What's up, guys? I'm here with my mom today and we're gonna go to Olive Garden. I can't wait. I'm so excited. I've been waiting for a while to go back to Olive Garden. What's up, guys? We're back at Olive Garden. I already got my blue Capri drink and I'm joined by a special guest today. Say hello.
Hello, everyone.
My mom's joining us today and we're at Olive Garden right now. Thank you. Look at that salad. We're live right now. It's a drink. This is about to be so much fun.
You want cheese on the salad?
A little bit.
Alright, so have your food set on a timer so it won't send to the kitchen until like 8 or 9 minutes from now. That way you have time to enjoy yourself.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh my god, y'all ready for this? Last time I had these mozzarella sticks, I was eating with my eyes closed. Let's see if they're that good. Is this the same thing? Oh, let me show the fans. Hold on. Y'all, we got these mozzarella sticks. I am about to pig out, guys. Like, it's not even funny. Oh, I should have had a comment that said if you want to donate to the food fund, my Cash App is below. Ooh. Okay, that's a little too hot, so I'm gonna have to come back to that. So my mom, she gave a speech for domestic violence today because my mom's a speaker and she's like an advocate and all this stuff. So I haven't asked her. So Mom, tell me about your speech today. What was you talking about?
So I talked about the other side of domestic violence. And it's based off of my book, which is called The Scars That You Can't See, which I'm currently publishing. And usually people always talk about domestic violence when it comes to the physical scars, the black eye, the broken bones, you know, the bruises that you can see on the outside. But what I'm talking about are the scars that you can't see, the ones that are on the inside. Because the scars that you can't see, those are the ones that hurt the most.
So how did it go?
It went great. It went great. There were some great speakers, and I feel like everyone pretty much shared their experiences, their personal experiences, and it was pretty heartwarming. It was educational and enlightening as well. I just feel like a lot of people deal with this, and a lot of people really go through things that they kind of keep inside. And I know from that, it made me feel like I need to do more. I need to do more to help the cause and to help people who are suffering, who are dealing with domestic violence, the victims that are still suffering. So that's put me on a mission to help those women and men, and that's the thing I talked about as well, that I also talked about in my book. People may not realize that, but there are men that are being abused as well. So men do suffer from domestic violence as well, not just women. And I'm shedding light on that in my book as well, and also in my speeches, because that's something that people need to know more about, and they need to be more accepting of that, as far as understanding that, making it more where men will feel comfortable coming out to talk about it, basically. Because from what I notice, it's like a lot of men don't talk about that kind of thing. They feel ashamed, they feel humiliated and that type of thing, and they feel like it's like a taboo topic and not enough people talk about it. So I want to normalize people coming out and getting their trauma, their abuse, no matter what it is and who they are, getting it dealt with. Because a lot of people are just sweeping it under the carpet and they're not getting the help that they need. So that's one of the things that I want to change or want to help change.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I got my Halloween sweater on because normally I'm cold at restaurants, but I'm kind of getting hot, which is crazy. How are you feeling? Oh, well, rather be hot than cold. Y'all, would y'all rather be hot or cold? I would rather be hot. Got a salad. Okay, so somebody asked me if I seen Hassan Parker. So there's this like famous streamer, right? And he be streaming for hours, I guess. And he had his dog in the background. And so the dog got up. And then he said he got mad at the dog and he like shocked the dog.
Hey guys, do we need anything while I'm here? Another drink or refill?
Hassan Parker, he was like the streamer dude, and I guess the dog got up from like his spot. He had like a spot that he was laying in the bed, and he shocked him for getting out of the spot. And I guess he wanted him to sit in one spot the whole time he was streaming. And he was like, I don't want my dog roaming around the house. And now everybody's like really mad. They're like, what the freak you mean you don't want your dog roaming around the house? Like, that's what dogs do.
You can't stay in one spot. That's crazy.
I know.
That's abuse.
Cause even me, like if I sit in a spot for too long, my back starts hurting. So people are mad.
That's a shame.
Even liberals, cause he's like a far leftist. Even they're ticked off because they don't play about animals.
Yeah. People like that don't deserve animals if they don't know how to treat them.
So I think that was messed up. How you gonna want your dog to sit in one spot for like hours? Ooh, they got a frozen drink? I didn't know that. I'm getting stuffed up, Mom. What about, can you help me out with these? Like, what's good?
I was calling you out on you. You're the one who got the hot dog over. You just took the whole plate over. Like, how am I supposed to help you when you got it over there? I'm like,
They have a pina colada? They got pina colada here. You want one? You sure? Cause here I was thinking I was just gonna get a margarita. They got a pina colada.
can I get another hot water and regular water with no ice?
Someone said, have you been a Christian all your life? What denomination do you prefer? Please share some of your beliefs. Donation?
Denomination. Well, I grew up Baptist. Yes, I've been a Christian all my life, except when I was a teenager, you know, I did turn up a little bit, so I kind of wilded out a little bit during my teen years, to be honest. And then I rededicated my life to the Lord probably when I was about 19, 20 years old. I grew up Baptist. I grew up in a Baptist church, and I'm now non-denominational. So that switched over when I became an adult.
Does she need help? Does she need help in getting your butt to church? What?
Yes, all the prayers are necessary, please. I can use all the prayers because she does need to get herself back in church.
No, she's good. Okay, they said, I would ask her if she worries about her daughter being such a public person / celeb. As a parent myself, you always worry about your child no matter your age.
Yes, I do. That's why I stay on my knees in prayer for her on a regular basis.
Okay, and the last question. Were you a baddie baby?
Yes, she was a, oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Was she a baddie baby? Let me tell you how bad she was when she was a baby. So she was about 2 to 3 years old, and we would go visit our family down south. And when they heard that she was coming, they literally warned everyone, get your kids, put your kids away, here she comes. Because she would terrorize everyone's kids. So yes, she was definitely a bad baby. I'm sorry, but she was.
So I've always been a baddie.
Yeah, just in a different way.
I don't think I was a bad kid. I was a good kid.
We're not gonna go there.
Okay, so if there's anything you want people to know about me, what would it be?
That despite, you know, what negative things that you may have portrayed about you online, you are a good person. You do have a good heart. And you have a lot going for yourself. I just think that you just have to kind of pull that out of yourself and rediscover that within yourself. So
Okay.
I'm just looking forward to what God is going to do in your life. And I know that, you know, some amazing things are going to happen for your future. And I'm looking forward to that. I'm praying for that every day. And I just can't wait to see what he has in store for you.
All right, so we got a pina colada here. Okay, now I never get to eat out like this, so if you guys want to donate to the food fund, I'm gonna pin my Cash App for the video. 1-800-FEED-A-BADDIE. I made a page that says that. What? I think it's funny. 1-800-FEED-A-BADDIE. Cause I'm not rich, guys. I'm not rich out here. But I want to take my mom out. She did a really good speech today on domestic violence, and she was working hard towards it. So I'm like, why not take my mom out? Because I'm a good daughter, I think. What? Thomas said hi.
Hi, Thomas.
Y'all, shout out to Thomas. This wouldn't be possible without Thomas. He sent me money to take my mom out to eat. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, Thomas.
Thank you, Thomas. That was very sweet.
Do you remember when I did that speech about domestic violence in high school? I wish I got it recorded, man. But I didn't have it recorded. Oh my god, that looks so much better. Why didn't I been do this? It might be embarrassing, but it looks so much better. I'm serious. Like, this lighting looks so much better. So for those that don't know, this is actually Domestic Violence Awareness Month. We're supposed to wear purple, but we don't own that many purple clothes. So I just wore my Halloween sweater instead. You want to talk about Halloween? How much you hate Halloween? Why not? My mom hates Halloween, y'all. So I made a post on Facebook, and I was asking if like not celebrating Halloween was like a black thing, or no, like carving pumpkins. I was like, is that like a white people thing? But people said like it doesn't matter, like lots of black people carve pumpkins. It's more of like a religious thing. It was funny, I got this comment. They were like, I'm sorry that you had to miss out on Halloween and never got to go trick-or-treating. And I was like, oh, I still went trick-or-treating against my mom's wishes.
Disobedient child.
And now, I honestly think Halloween might be my favorite holiday. Just think about it. Like, you got the pumpkins, you got these sexy costumes. I just never had anybody to celebrate Halloween with. You know what I mean? But this year, like, I got a lot of friends to celebrate Halloween with. Adam wants to go when Adam is done with his surgery, or like recovering. He said in 2 weeks he should be good. He wants to go to a pumpkin patch with me. That'd be fun.
I left Ohio.
Huh?
Before we left Ohio, I wanted to do a photo shoot.
Around 2 with 4
I had a pumpkin patch like on a farm.
What's wrong with going to a pumpkin patch? Okay, you can't think that pumpkins, if you don't like Halloween, that's one thing. You can't think that pumpkins are evil. They're freaking vegetables, are they? Aren't they?
Pumpkins are evil, but I am anti-pumpkin.
Grown women do that for
Not just the pumpkin itself, but just because it's a substance.
My mom says she's anti-pumpkin, guys.
So yes, I am racist against pumpkins. And no people. I know there's a lot of people that go pumpkin crazy.
All right, I'll be back. Both sides, right?
Oh,
no, excuse me.
I got like a free pumpkin drink on my birthday and I regretted it. It was not good. But besides that, I mean, I like pumpkin pie. So what do you carve pumpkins? Can you make a pie out of the stuff that you take out first? Because I mean, it doesn't make sense to waste all that pumpkin. So why don't we do that this year? I'll make a video. My mom tries. It'll be like my mom tries pumpkin pie for the first time. What's wrong with that? Okay, sweet potato pie has nothing to do with Halloween. Halloween or Thanksgiving sweet potato pie. Pumpkin pie is.
I would never betray them.
Mom, come on. You tell me I gotta get out of my stubbornness. So do you. Alright, last bite of steak. Last bite.
Schedule an interview with
However,
I wish I had my camera because it improves the audio a lot. I'm gonna save this when I get home. Dang, the girl is stuffed. I wish I could come here every day. That's the thing. They say money don't buy happiness. Happiness for me would be coming here every day, getting a steak Alfredo.
Yeah, and
That's happiness, getting steak every day. Anything over medium is wrong. My mom used to make me get medium well, and I said, why don't I just get medium?
well done.
Ew.
So a few years ago.
Ew. You know there's some steak restaurants that will literally refuse to make well done steaks?
What?
I said there's some steak restaurants that will literally refuse to do well done steaks.
Oh, just take either.
Anyway, I was talking about Hassan. Yeah, that dude is abusing his dog. Because he got mad because the dog left a spot. And he was like, I don't want my dog roaming around. What do you mean you don't want your dog roaming around? Like, why does he have to sit in one spot? Can you imagine being forced to sit on a couch for so long and then get shocked if you get up? Yo, me and my mom, we've been binge watching Smallville like crazy. I hated superheroes until she got me hooked on Smallville. Like, I always thought superheroes were so gay. Not in a homophobic way, but in like a gay way. Like, I always hated superheroes. And then she was watching Smallville, and I was like, that's kind of interesting. And now we like binge watch it like crazy. Because there's like 10 seasons, more season 9. So she got me hooked.
Because of my obsession with Clark Kent. Superman.
Is that the actor or the character? My mom has a crush on. I don't even know his real name.
Doesn't matter. Just say Clark Kent and Superman.
Clark. Well, it does matter. I'm talking about him specifically. I can't
But
say.
that's not him anymore, so it doesn't matter.
Well, in his prime.
It's Superman, you know, in general.
My mom has a thing for Superman. There's this one dude that goes to protest dressed up in like a freaking frog costume. But he's a liberal. It's funny though. I'm so mad my camera's out. Y'all, if y'all want to help me out, I need more storage. I need a new SIM card for my camera. Cause this is messing up my video, Mom. What the heck?
Okay. You want a break?
I think I'm done.
I can get that box
I
up
can
for
only,
you.
yeah, that'd be great. I think I can only eat a little bit anyway.
I understand.
What would you want people to know about you? Actually, let me ask you like this.
Sounds like I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, what would you want to be remembered for more than anything else?
What would I want to be remembered for? A person who loved with her whole heart. That's my superpower. My superpower is love. And I want to be left, my legacy I want to leave would be to, oh, that woman really loved people. She really loved with her whole heart. And one of my former mentor used to say, basically, when we leave this world, we want to make sure that we leave here empty. So I want to pour out all the love, all the peace, all the joy, everything I have in my heart. I want to leave with this world. And that's how I want to be remembered. So.
All right, y'all heard it first from my mama bear. She wants to be remembered for the love. Here's what I'll say about my mom. My mom is such a nice person, but sometimes she's too nice to where people, think they can take advantage. So my mom is a really nice person, but there's people like me, like I'm the muscle, that had to come in and be like, don't let him get away with that. Don't let him do that. You know what I'm saying? Not that my mom, don't get me wrong, not that my mom can't get with you if she really wants to, but she chooses to be a lot more compassionate than I personally would, because I don't feel like people deserve it. But she, she's a really sweet person. So yeah, y'all, shout out to my mom. Shout out to Mama Betty. I wouldn't be here without Mama Betty. It's been real fun going out, eating some real food. If you want to donate, my Cash App is in my bio. 1-800-FEED-A-BETTY. Let me chug this and then I'll go. Thomas said thank you, Mom. Thank you, Thomas. You
Yeah, thank you, Thomas.
cooked us up so we can go out today. Ooh, okay. I got brain freeze. So we just left Olive Garden. Now I'm not gonna lie, when we first got there, the waiter, I felt like he kind of had an attitude. I was like, okay. And then when he left, I was like, did you feel that? My mom was like, yeah, I felt that. And I went to the bathroom, and me being me, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna have an attitude, you're just not gonna get a tip. So, that saves me money. You're not gonna get a tip, you have attitude. Me being me. But I come back from the bathroom, and then I see my mom talking to him, and I'm like, what are they talking about? Because it seemed like they were in a deep conversation. So what happened when I went to the bathroom?
Well, when he came back, something just told me, instead of having an attitude, because he's obviously not really happy or has an attitude or whatever, just try to change that. Try to change the narrative or whatever. So when he came back, I asked him, I said, well, how's your day going? And he said, it's going. And I could kind of tell he was having a bad day. And he was just saying how it seems like all the people that he's come across all day have been treating him badly. And he was like, well, I don't know why, because I hadn't done anything to them. But everyone who I've, come in contact with all day has just been mean to me. And I'm like, you know what? I said, I'm sorry that you're having a bad day. But one thing you can do is just not let that, other people's energy affect how you are as a person. Because I can tell deep down that you are a really good person, a really nice person, and that you have really good energy. I can sense that about you. And then I said, so what you need to do is just let them see the true you instead of letting their energy rub off on you. Let your positive energy rub off on them by just smiling and being kind and that kind of thing. And so he was like, yeah, that's how I usually am. But it's like, it just kept, as people kept treating him like that, he was like, I just couldn't take it anymore. And I just said, forget it. And it just sucked the life out of me. And I said, yeah, I know that that can happen sometimes, but we can't let other people's attitudes and the way they are affect us in a negative way. We have to shine our light and let our light, shine over their darkness instead of letting their darkness interfere with our light. So basically, he was like, I'm sorry that you guys picked up on that. I'm sorry. I said, yeah, I picked up on it. I could feel it. And, and he's like, well, I'm sorry about that. I'm like, it's okay, and it's like, and I just told him, I'm just going to pray that, the rest of your day is blessed and you have a good day for the rest of your day, and that all the other people you come in contact with, things will go a lot smoother and a lot better for you. And so just showing that positivity to him, it's like he turned around and did a complete 180. He was a completely different person. And he was, coming back smiling and laughing and making jokes. And then I even picked up on the energy with his other patrons that he was serving after us. He was more friendly towards them and everything. And it seemed like he was himself again. And that's what we have to do. It's like sometimes we can't let other people's negativity and their bad energy affect us. We have to let our light shine in a world full of darkness. I don't want to start preaching, but that's basically...
Yeah, because technically, I need to keep it under 3 minutes.
That's basically what it is. Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, like, after that, he completely changed his attitude. He was making jokes with us. He was, like, laughing and stuff. And he even said that my mom made his day after his pep talk. And, like, had it just been me, if I was by myself, I'm going to be honest with you, I would have been like, all right, you have an attitude. I wouldn't have said nothing, and I just would have probably, like, not left him a tip. And, like, we both would have just probably had an attitude. But my mom is such a good person. Because at first I was like, Mom, what are you doing? Like, it's not your job to be his therapist. But my mom's such a good person. Like, she really made this dude's day, and she turned his day around. So, just because I'm messed up doesn't mean my mom's messed up. That's what y'all got, like, misunderstood. Some people are just messed up, and their parents don't got nothing to do with it. Well, at least you don't. But no, my mom is such a nice person, because at first I was like, But yeah, he was so nice after that. And yeah, man, you don't always gotta match people's energy, man. Sometimes you gotta be positive, and because when I left the bathroom, I did hear him talking, and I could tell he was having a bad day. So yeah, man, I'm happy that it turned out like that, because
Yeah, we just have to learn. That's just what we need in the world, period. It's like we have to be, we have to bring each other up instead of pulling each other down. We have to lift people up. And I think if everybody would do that, then the world would be a better place. That sounds so cliche, but it's the truth. We would all be a lot happier, because life is hard enough. Life is hard enough. We just need to make somebody's day a little bit better. And I feel like I did my job today by,
Oh, and my mom, she left him a $20 tip, y'all. That was over 20%, I'm pretty sure. And my mom don't even, not to put your business out, but she ain't, like, rich like that. And she still left him a $20 tip.
Well, I felt like that was something he deserved, and I just wanted to show him.
Because I was trying to, like, pay for it, and my mom kept being like, no, I don't take care of the tip. I'm like, Mom, like, I'll pay for it. And my mom was like, I'll take care of the tip. And she left him a $20 tip. So, that was, like, definitely over 20%. That was, like, 40%, I think. So, that was a really generous tip. But, yeah, man, my mom is such a nice person.
Oh, thank you, honey.
So don't think just because I'm crazy, my mom's crazy.
You're not crazy.
My other half.
We won't go there.
I gotta introduce that one day though. But all right, y'all.